It's your cousin Bill from Canada here. I hear you have a big birthday coming up. You are now officially an octogenarian. An octogenarian. An octogenarian. Wow.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. I'm sure you have more decades to go, but just make sure that you don't fall and land on your head like I did. You end up wearing this damn neck brace for three months. Well, your daughter, Christina, dropped by for a visit last summer, as you probably know, and we had a great time. Other members of my family were here for the event, and it was nice to see her. And cheers.
Hi Ian, it's Stuart, your old friend. Happy 80th. It's very nice to feel somebody who's older than me by 2 days, and you bow to your seniority. I think we met when you lived in Chesham in about 1969. We went to Amersham, and Val met you and Dolores and said to me that you're like Ian. And well, we met, and for me it's always downhill since then. We went on various adventures. For instance, we walked along the Ridgeway. I think I fed you with blackberries for some reason. You like blackberries. And we're about 25 miles, ended up at a pub, and they all thought was shipwrecked. We looked after Shep, your dog, and where you were, I think we're in the States, and he peed on our encyclopedia set, so that A to C were covered in pee, but the rest were okay. In 1979, we had a wonderful holiday on the canal in our boat, and it was actually the time of the Fastnet storm, and so we couldn't control the boat, so we spent most of the time either people were driving over falling off the boat, and you were reading the book about Margaret Thatcher, because this was 1979. She had just become PM, and you were absolutely impressed by her, and she didn't worry about people falling off, only was concerned about reading the book. What else? Oh yes, that was just before I was taking my job at Chenderrit, a new job for me, exciting, and you took a photo of me in a sleazy sort of mag, and then you showed the photo, sort of, the caption said Flasher Francis, and this is the tankard that you gave me for my 50th birthday, which says to Flasher Francis on his 50th birthday. So cheers. That's all really. It's nice to know that you are welcome to you as Lord Essex, because in due course you'll be in Lordship, and I was Lord Ofsted, and to your salute.
I remember the time, Ian, you were leading a walk and got completely lost in the Hambledon area, and you made a total hash of it.
Hello Ian, and very happy birthday to you. It seems incredible, but it's over 20 years since I first enjoyed your wise and cultured company on our country walks in the Chilterns. And I well remember one day you reading to us a poem on the dire effects of ageing on the male body. Well, here you are at 80 and still standing tall, so it can't all have been true. Whatever you're doing, Ian, I hope you have a great day and many more of them.
Well, happy birthday, Ian, from San Francisco. Carol and Terry here wishing you the best on your 80th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, omedeto gozaimasu. Ian, we were going through looking for some old pictures, and I was reminded of how you used to lay on the floor in our dining room or at our front room in Tokyo and put your head in the fireplace and smoke up the chimney.
Because you weren't allowed to smoke in our house.
And you thought this was the funniest thing. We all thought you were funny. I have other memories of us running up and down around the palace on Sunday mornings. And I remember one time you actually accosted some guy who bumped you with his car. You reached in and punched him in the nose through the driver's side. You were a piece of work. At any rate, we've found some pictures, and I'm going to share them with you here from Japan. Here is a picture of Tim Dorman and Lori, of course Dolores, Dan and Jane Farthing and myself, and of course yourself in your vest. Another one, I think this is Madeline and you and a group of us digging up sweet potatoes someplace up in the hills outside of Tokyo. And finally, the best of all, look at that. Scott Anderson, Kent Hinckley, Carol and I, Owen Erickson, Dolores, and yourself with, I think, your sweatband around your head, and Kent's holding the rackets up behind your head appropriately. Everybody looking pretty fit and thin back in Japan. At any rate, best wishes.
Happy birthday.
Ian, to send you our warm good wishes. 30 years ago, we returned home after many years abroad, and you kindly invited us soon after to your 50th, an event I remember principally for a toaster catching fire at breakfast the morning after, and for an appalling hangover after a great party. You were ever the good-hearted host. Now I remember with you, Ian, above all, Japan. The hash house runs, the dawn training jogs circling the Imperial Palace in Tokyo, the marathon around Lake Kawaguchi at the foot of Mount Fuji, and then again the first international marathon in Hokkaido. Later, post-Japan, the great hike along Adrian's Wall and the sailing on Chesapeake Bay. If nothing else, I should have led a less active life had we never met. You, and let us not forget dear Jane, have been good friends over the years since we came home, meeting regularly in London and Devon, and we look forward to continuing this more leisurely lifestyle for many years to come. Ian, we both wish you a hugely happy birthday celebration, surrounded by your dear family. On, and drink it down, my good and noble warrior.
Hi Ian, I have a couple of messages for you on the anniversary of your special birthday, so enjoy the show. February 2018, rather bleak winter's day, but I was out on my bike along the canal. I thought I'd just remind you, Ian, where you had a little famous escapade or episode with the reeds. Just see what it's like this time of year. So if you look down there, you'll see the spot where you went in. Come on, Ian.
Hello. Christmas, hello.
So there you have it. Many happy returns and have a great birthday. Bye-bye.
Take two. Hi, Ian. If we don't complete it this time, we'll have to do it for your 81st. Anyway, happy birthday from me. And I brought along a few friends who want to say happy birthday and congratulations as well. You may remember some of them. Teddy Pena, Fung King Hey, Chin Sopanpanich, Lee Byung Cho, Ku Chen Fu, I think it's David Newbigging, Liem So Long, Robert Kwok, Robin Lowe, who sends special regards, and all the Chinese that we insulted with Blandy very sexy, or very sexy. From me also, a very, very happy birthday. I'll never forget the interview we had in London, one of the most difficult I've ever had, especially difficult because I didn't get the job afterwards. And I also remember our trip out into Hong Kong Harbour, my first or second day at Insight, when you took me out on a Hobie Cat into the harbour in a typhoon. And the waves were 8 feet high, we got caught up in all kinds of gales, and as we got sucked into the rear end of one of these Ro-Ro ferries, you know, the ones with the big open back end, we were screaming towards it, and you turned to me with this look on your face like Captain Bligh, and you said, "Isn't this fun?" And yes, it was. Happy birthday.